Hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't know why music has stopped, but hey, the music has stopped. So I don't know how long that's been stopped for, but it has. Let's go to here. Oh, and the game's crashed. Even better. Oh, it's reloaded up. That's probably why the music stopped. Right. So, hold on, let me sort something else first. I was going to say something, and I realized I was in the middle of doing something else. It has been like a week, I think. Maybe a little bit more than a week. I'm not fully sure, but I don't want to go on the Twitch to find out how many long it's been. Oh, it's crashed again. Oh, that's fantastic. Come on. Don't know, for some reason it just seemed to not work. Close up. Yeah. It's... Anyway. Right. So yeah, it has been a week, and I know. I think I said I was meant to start stream last Monday. I think it was. So maybe not quite a week. It's been about probably 5 days. Oh no, it has been a week because I don't think I did stream on the Saturday, so I think it has been a week. Anyway, yay! Don't crash. And I've been trying. I've also been stopped doing a lot of things during that week as well because I've been working and whatever. But also, I've been doing other things like trying to get certain things for this mod pack. For example, I have managed to get myself some netherite. But they changed it. Turns out, going to the newest version, they changed how you get netherite in this version of the mod pack. So, in traditional sense, when you get netherite, you get technically it's the scraps, isn't it? And then you use those scraps. You get like 4 bits of scraps and then 4 bits of gold to make one thing. And basically, I did that, and I got quite a bit, like enough to be enough. I got enough to be for Oh, don't crash again. Oh, please work. I spent quite a lot of time trying to get this to work, and now you're streaming, and now you're not working. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I got enough, which was about 14 pieces of scraps or whatever it was. Anyway, I tried to do the gold. So I was like, right, okay. Oh, the ancient debris. Then you smelt it getting scraps. Sorry, I forgot that part. But I did that, and it didn't work. So I was like, okay, what have I done wrong? I said, why is that on? Is that on full screen? No, it's not on full screen. And it didn't work. So I thought, well, let's just try and maybe not smelt it. Let's just. Yeah, smelt it. So then I just had to smelt it, and turns out I smelted all those bits, and they turned into ingots. So they've changed it, so you don't need as much. Right, I'm back. So yeah, it turns out you don't need to do the whole gold and scraps thing anymore. At least in this mod pack version, they've made it easier. That's probably why it's been a bit more harder to find the netherite in the first place. Come on, don't crush on me. So I may have quite a bit of netherite ingots more than I thought I had. So there's that. I'm still kind of worried about even equipping it. Never mind trying to, use it. I've already put it to my chest plate. I've all got it all set up. I just need to enchant it all I need books and this and that. So there isn't a lot for me to do left. I probably should try and find things to do. Yeah. It's really weird because it doesn't look right. I managed to change stuff on my monitor to make it so it's not as dark because it was really dark. But on stream, it looks fine. Like it looks a lot brighter than it does for me. But I think I definitely feel like I fixed it sort of. Just give it to stream. So everything we are now caught up faster. I think I don't know if I remember. I have also got an extra farm area. I can't remember if I did this on stream or not, but it's here. It's a carrot farm, which I wanted to do as well, so that's there. There's a few things that I still try and do, but I can't remember what. I say it is actually working. At least it's not lagging anymore. There was a thing up here last time I came in here. It's gone now, what it is. So, yeah, so things that we need to do today, or in general anyway, is basically we're going to convert this into, we're going to tell this is going to be the whole enchanting table and whatever, and the books and course. That's going to be done today. I've got a pig outside. As I turned stuff up, I had noticed there was some bricks that were just lying about, so I've decided to get rid of them because I didn't know they were there. Because again, it's so dark. It's not too dark now that it used to be. Also, try and get more of these. I can't decide if I already have done in the past. I can't remember what I've done previously and what I've added since been playing it for a little bit. Sorry, I thought it probably was this. Okay, now let's go back to Namble. It's weird. That seems to be bugged a little bit, so ignore it. I think everything's alright. There's still a few things I want to do before we head to... I think that's fine. I'm not even going for that anyway. So, yeah. The idea is we're going to try and get a lot more cows. Mostly. I don't know what else I could do. There's a few things we've got to add to this building, but, you know. Oh, you probably also noticed... I hate this. It's one thing I hate. One of the things I hate. So, because I've been in the Nether a few times, this has changed. Which is kind of annoying. The spread has gone further than... I don't think it's going any much more further. I think there is a limit. I think. You can start to make like a circle now. Which it wasn't doing before. This is obviously changed, but that's fine. I'm not that bothered. But yeah, it's mostly just getting ready for the Nether. We need to go and get yeah, I had golden because I was starting doing stuff. So we got... There's a pig somewhere. I don't know where. Is it in that hole? Yeah. Cool. So yeah, we're getting kind of close to the end. And that kind of thing. I still haven't decided what we're going to do after we finish the Minecraft streams. But as I say, because we got quite a bit, as you can see, I'm looking here. We've got all this here. Which is great. So that's I've got a full set and everything. But I do have extras. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I wanted to, I can make another whole set of this plus more if I need to. I might think about making some potions. I haven't actually got any what do you call it? I did actually have an apple, which when I was on before, somewhere previously, I feel like I've lost it. And I made sure it wasn't like gonna, because I have other worlds and stuff on different mod packs that I have been playing in the past. And I was just thinking it's not on there. It wasn't like in one of those worlds that I thought I had it in, but no, I believe it was in this one. I have to go and check, like, because I can't fully remember if it was this world or another world. I need to get some more wheat, actually. I'm starting running out. Try and put a door in here. As I say, it doesn't look as bad as it once did. It looked a lot worse than really. Like, it definitely has improved since putting windows and a few things. That whole thing looks a bit weird now. Play music, that's right. So, yeah. I could turn this into a I do have spare. Let's get rid of the whole efficiency 3 and breaking it efficiency 4. Yeah, technically that one's better. Does it have to be fixed? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. But that will give it more efficiency, yeah. So there was lava somewhere. I don't think I've got. I just have to think. I don't think I've got any wheat anywhere. I want to try and finish these off, and also get books at the same time. There it is. There's one wheat. It's also trying to get back to what I was up to. I can't fully remember. What am I over here for? I think to come to harvest, but I realised no, I don't really need to. I thought I had more cows in this, to be honest, but I don't. And I know I've killed some, but like when I did the killing previously, I thought I had way more cows than that. I don't understand where they're going or whatever, I don't have a clue. Anyway. We could go back into the nether again. I know I don't have to worry about this, not that, this one get burnt, because I believe netherite stuff doesn't get burnt. Like if you fall into lava, it doesn't get destroyed, which is really nice. You know, I should have maybe repaired it, but it's got a lot of, you know. Do what I do. Yeah, I don't actually have a coal one, do I? And I've got tools. I'm gonna put the glass. Did I put the glass? Yeah, put the glass in here. If I remember right, did actually have. Can I do it in here? I swear I could go in screenshots from this point. can't remember. I swear that I could look at the screenshots. Maybe it was on the memory. I'm not going off. I don't want to go off. Just in case it breaks it. I don't think it should. But god damn it, if it does go, this is expensive. I do want to use it though, that's the thing. Because it's good, it's good. And I should be a lot more stronger in the nether. Oh my god, what I'm gonna do. Because I want to go in the nether, because I want to get some nether, what you call it, oh, I forget, I need to go off this to get us there. And then I go into here. What did I name it? I'm just gonna make a, just in case I didn't want to do that one. Yeah, just in case it does. No, not moving. Copy. But just in case there is an issue, and I do lose it all. Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. I do have more. God damn it. Look, I got XP from doing that. Come on, put it on. Let's live a little, shall we? But I need to go and get some. That's all I'm going in here for now is, I know what I'm looking for. It's, yeah, so then I can plant it, because that's what I want to do. Then I've got, like, I don't know where to make potions. At least there. Okay, back in here again. There's a lot more red now. I don't know. Warts, that's what I'm looking for. Wart. Okay, I hadn't blocked that one off. That's not the one I blocked off. I know there's one of them in here that I blocked off, but I can't remember. Can't see a bloody thing. Yeah. It's fine. Should be fine. I only went there for a little bit and already I die. Did not last long at all. I probably didn't check if I had any food, like food was up or anything. I just went straight in. It should be fine. It should be collected somewhere. It hasn't gone in lava anyway, my stuff. I'm not too worried about it, but it already worries me that this is what I'm doing for these guys. And I haven't even, I'm not in, this is just like normal bosses, not even bosses, sorry. not. Did I lose anything down there? Don't think so. I think I got it all here. Got that, got that. Got that. I need torches. Jesus Christ. It's so dark. Not too bad on your side again. All I need is a bit of water and I'm out of here. Glowstone there. No! Oh, for Christ's sake. No, I'm trying to escape. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, dark. I didn't even see the ledge there. I don't know. Can I see the ledge? How long? Did you see it on the stream? Oh, yeah, you could a little bit, but it is very close. I'm gonna have a little look. I might have to. I don't have a clue how I'm gonna get my stuff back though. I'm kind of. I'm out. If I'd gone, and I'm not so worried that my stuff didn't. This could be an interesting one. This could be it. This could be it. I shouldn't have bothered using the good stuff. I shouldn't have used it, but I know it's technically safe. Technically. Jesus God, I know it said there's an edge here. I can't even see a thing. If there is an edge there, I have no clue it's time down there. Right, I'm gonna quickly go down. If not, I'll have to get the old file up before I went down. And if that's corrupted, because it kind of felt like it was, but I'm not sure, this might be the end. I don't think I can be bothered. I really can't. That's a lot of stuff just gone just because I decided, alright, we'll go down. My fault again. You don't realise how long it took me to get that stuff as well. It took such a long time. Is this still spreading? I don't think so. I need gravel. Lots of it. What am I in here for? I know I do have more there. I know I do. There isn't enough. I need 5 pieces. That's all I need. Gravel. As soon as I get hit by fire, that's it. I know a lot of those stuff's gone. Not too much of a worry though, because it's the netherite stuff that I'm more concerned about, which technically should be fine, but the chances it can despawn. But if I know my netherite right, it can't burn. It can't. It can't burn. This is also another issue. It's still alive, I can see it. This thing's knocking me off as well. Come on! Hurry up! Not that way. I don't know how long it's been since I've tried to get stuff. Where am I going? I just realised I'm going like miles away from where I've just kept going back down to go and get some more. I wasn't meant to go down. I was so used to doing this, like automatically. Oh, yeah, and another end down. I also need ender pelt as well, thinking about it. I need all that. Don't you dare. Oh, I can't tell. It's still there. It might just spawn any moment though, that's the thing. That other ground floor? No, it's not. Well, I got my pickaxe. Whatever that is, it's terrifying. How deep is it? Oh my god, it's so deep. Okay, got that. That's the best bit about it, it doesn't burn. Did I just got that? I did. Right, okay. Oh, that's the best bit about it, it doesn't burn. Everything else burnt. Everything else did. Fine, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Be so careful. One wrong move and you fall down. Oh. You as well go away. All I want is a room. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I need to head back though. Yeah. At least I've got my stuff back up. Still doing it. Still hanging in. I just know for facts that because now I'm still doing really badly with this whole thing. The Ender Dragon does seem like quite a leap at the moment. Like it does feel like it's kind of impossible to do. I'm not gonna lie. I have a feeling it may not happen at all. Because then I am struggling just on this alone. And I have Netherite on. Really doesn't give me hope. I can't remember where I've died. It was somewhere over here. Okay, I'm missing a pickaxe. What did I pick up? Cool, excellent. Not what I wanted at all. Get thrown off. Oh, my trousers are gone as well, I've noticed. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's... Oh, well, I'm gonna die here, I know that. Oh my god, I didn't die from that. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to do this because it's going to annoy me. I can see, Jesus Christ. Let's make sure I haven't... It might have fallen down, it's also these as well I need to get rid of. No, you're gonna hit me. No! Oh, okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. I keep wanting to finish this off, but it's not gonna happen. I'm struggling just in this, and it's not gonna happen. Jesus Christ! I keep dying for simple things. It's not gonna happen. I want to give up though. I've never actually. I mean, this is not even that. If I want to do actual Minecraft and actually trying to defeat the Ender Dragon properly, I should do it properly first instead of even using this mod pack. This is not what I wanted to do. Is get stressed out over something that doesn't matter. I can't. I can't. And I set a goal. I don't have to go for the goal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, give me a second. Okay. I feel like what I need to do is maybe stop this game specifically because I'm doing something that is for me is really hard. I'm doing something that I've never done before. I'm happy that I've made it this far, but I definitely am doing something that I've never done before on something that is already hard. And so I feel like if I want to do this properly and actually get if I want to actually do this properly, I'll tell you how I'm gonna do, right? Just to prove it, right? I'm gonna close this go off. Somehow. Close it off like that. Oh, it's close. It's crashed anyway. Okay. So we could do that. I don't know how long this is. But we want to play it for a while. Properly. So I'm going to change the stream title to something different. if I am going to play Minecraft and I am going to do it like from start to finish, try and get what you call it. Hold on. Let's get the game. And we can change the title afterwards because we just sit there in silence. If we're going to do it properly, we are not going to do it in hard mode because that is hard mode and it's stressing me out crazily. So, this is a game that we want to play for a while anyway, and this might have been the next year I was probably planning on doing anyway. What's it off? There it is. Not that.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
I heard this is quite an interesting one anyway. I know it doesn't even look like a game. But I wanted to play it because it was interesting to me. There's like it's like a basically a game that's where you try and hold on, let me change this category here.
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Not for.
I cannot believe you.
Are you saying
Not for
that
broadcast, the same,
Advance
yeah.
cured death?
Jog off.
There it is.
Still vassal slaves were just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
That's possible. Cool. I'm trying to ignore what's going on. So yeah, if I'm going to play Minecraft, just get back to that. If we're going to play Minecraft, I'm going to try and play it properly, not in some difficulty. That was just fun for Halloween. But if we're going to do it properly, we're going to do it properly without any mods, just normal. Because I already found that it's already a hard difficulty anyway. But doing it with mods, that's already makes it kind of more difficult. Yeah, I'm just stressing out over something. It's fine. I'm happy that I made that far, to be honest. I've never done the whole netherite thing. I don't think I've ever found a fortress before. That was technically the first time I found an actual, not a nether fortress, what do you call it, where the end portal is.
I cannot believe you.
First time ever doing it. I think I've updated it.
Are you saying that Advance have cured
So,
death?
yeah.
Jog off.
Just did.
We're still vassal slaves were just in prettier cages.
So, I'm playing this quite much. Anyways, might as well get started because otherwise it's going to go on for ages.
Good evening,
Going
I'm
back and
Megan
forth.
Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
Campaign? New game.
What a wild ride this has been.
I don't know, it's called Rugby.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
It exists. Oh, I don't know. Me. My. Is that how it works? No.
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Me. Yeah, sure,
Now
me.
you start
I don't
to
know.
see, yes, the people never happy. It never.
Okay. Sure, you have to be. Let it explain itself. Let it,
That's
yeah.
all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Here we go, calm down now. I'll let it explain itself a little bit before we get started. Move to the left, okay. That's a call.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Oh, yeah.
Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens.
I get it.
The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Okay.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
Later on tonight on channel.
You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
East Grinching. 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Man, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackout.
You should be getting a signal from the studio soon.
At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going in 5, 4.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Okay. He's totally independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Right, button 2 in 3, 2, 1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes. Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We'll forget
easy.
interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies
Scroll
and of
might be
being
better.
deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary...
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into
I'll
as
just do
well,
what you
but
say.
keep your eye on the
Make it
clock.
simple.
Hear the co-leader's acceptance.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. It's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
No.
And experience a holiday that's simply
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio. Thank you so much. 10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding. Doesn't it? Giving. Suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference in things. I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'd just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
And we're Go to the film clip, screen 1. Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
I don't know that.
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Lance, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
You need to see this.
No, don't.
Right, now let's match it back by going downwards.
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We can stop it all.
Yes. Bloody perfect, mate.
Okay.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in. Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
I'm bringing my message directly to you. With my new nationwide tour, Alan James is right.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Seriously, Padworth. 5, 4.
Okay, I think I did it right.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh, shit. He's pissed. Get ready to bleed.
Well, thank you all for coming. And, well, where do I start? Well, what a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shit.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than the grin is funny. Coarser than the grin is funny.
And to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated community.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. I've got nowhere today, we revoked your passports. We revoked you want them back. You want to leave like you threatened before the election. That's fine. But first, you're going to pay first. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you. Advance have this to say to you. We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it. In the hands of the people who created it.
Today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Well, interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Boring politics.
Okay.
This is some
Alright.
weird fever dream. Am I dying now?
Now you can have me.
You should be so lucky.
Right there.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
You're not going for a drink?
No, I've got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Right.
I'll take you through a proper match.
When the programme's finished, you'll get a broadcast report. It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page. Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to understand what happened during the show. You've got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch. And of course you can really drill into the details if you want to get better at making TV.
Okay.
Right, this is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares, you're a cleaner for God's sake, so why would you care? This is the last page and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other words, what the boss thinks.
Good.
Alright mate, welcome to the archive. This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now. Over on the left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
I'm gonna see this one because this is like the one that I did.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight.
Because I'm kind
on
of
Channel
interested
1.
to see what I
At
did.
7 o'clock, it's the semi-final
And
of
also
the
what was on the
quotation
news.
and it's a nail-biting
Because I
twist
believe
tonight
there's actually is
as
a
the team of
story as
nuclear
well, so.
physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report, before we say good night until tomorrow. But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the National Nightly News.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
I feel like I
Our
cut that
main
really
stories
quickly.
tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen. Hopeful or hostile? Controversy as global mega corporation Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chap. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Meghan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
So this is all fine. This should be fine.
But first,
Okay,
the
that's
votes are
fine.
in and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular vote, is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change, but critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary Geoffrey Jeffreys has issued a statement in which he comments that we have all been seduced by the shiny wrapping paper, but have yet to see the contents of the box. Sounds like sour grapes to me, Jeff. After the break, Megan Wolf will be speaking to a man whose grapes certainly aren't sour, the international heartthrob and inexplicable box office sensation that is Lawrence Blunderclatch. And later in the program, we'll be going live to Advance HQ to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech. That's all coming up after the break.
Bit that was a kind of like cut.
Where can you get?
Okay, we don't need to know this. It's just an advert. Okay.
Welcome back to the
Okay,
National Nightly
that's a
News.
bit of a red cup,
Later,
but
we'll be
that's
hearing
fine.
from shock election winners Advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you. that being with you here today is among the greatest joys of my life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Wrap, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap, he really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Yes, well...
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
I'm really...
Well,
sorry.
Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip from The Medicated, which opens next week around the country. Lawrence, do tell us what's going on here.
I'd be delighted. This is a really pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that
so
could
far,
affect
at least in
humanity's
this section,
very
not too
survival.
bad. I'm interested what the ending's
Exciting
like.
stuff. Let's take a look.
And we're out.
It's just, I'm around. I think this isn't too bad, that bit whole thing. It's weird cuts, like, instant, like...
I'm Alan James.
Oh, it's an advert, oh, okay. Oh.
Check local press for dates and times.
I feel like this next bit is going to be interesting because I was quite up and down with how it was going to be.
And Julia Salisbury are about to make their acceptance address.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and well,
Took a little while to go in,
where
but
do
it
I
wasn't
start?
too bad because it didn't look
What
too
a
weird.
day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern trick they had against us.
Yay!
The people.
That worked.
You saw right through their
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
It's so
And
far
let's be
out.
honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Look, it's like, I
Throughout the
tried.
campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering.
I don't want to do too much of this because I feel like especially if you're already watching and not really paying attention to what I'm doing.
We will be introducing a sweeping.
Because technically I have already seen this part. To be honest, what I'm also interested in. Okay, we'll leave. Let's go back.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Right, this is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go. And when you're done listening to the backstage secrets...
Prawn and mayonnaise? You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
And then... No, we don't need to hear that.
Seriously, that prick Blunderclatch on election night?
Yeah, Megan's pretty pissed off too.
I'm not surprised. The bloke with no democracy, if he's shutting his cornflakes.
Yeah, but he's hot though.
I suppose so, if into oxygen thieves.
10 seconds, everybody. Your fragility is leaking. Going in 5, 4, 3.
But first, the votes are in and a massive win for Advance.
Interesting, the sound's still coming through. There we go, there it's gone. Okay. Get ready. Oh, gone too far.
That's all coming up after the
After the break.
1 minute back, everybody.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you.
I thought that was our little secret.
That's all right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's into that. I promise I will do this. I'll probably do this my own time. I don't know what's something.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do 1 BC interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin, bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen.
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I...
Filming your latest
Okay, and
movie,
that's
which
that in it. Nothing else. Oh, because the next up is the medicated. Sorry, yeah, there's that.
Let's take a look.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blunderclatch.
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blunderclatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
You don't know the half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Your hair looked nice.
See, this is why you're single.
And that's it. Nothing else. It's just add, and then nothing. Yeah. Yeah. And then what's in here?
Apparently, he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters where the two...
Yeah.
Am I going to hit the source this morning? It's very green. No, party, team spirit, all that bollocks.
Swearing.
Except for the rich. For them the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shit in pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country.
Is there anything else going to get said? Or are we just practically just only watching it?
Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their cases.
I'm going to just watching it out.
Seems to be giving incursion on personal liberties.
I've got nowhere to hide. Today, we revoke your...
Is serious.
You want to leave while you're threatened before you
They're stopping people moving. That is outrageous. Whoever and whatever they are. They can't do that.
From a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education.
Yes, here on the other side.
We will put the wealth of this country back in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes. It ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it better.
Well then, interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language.
Is that it? Well, that's it.
Fever dream, am I
That's all,
And
yeah.
we're out. Good job, everybody. Same again tomorrow. Call times are on the board. So, same old boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
Nope, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
And that was that. Okay. That's all I need to know. Anything else I'm not that bothered about? And then accept some form. You arrive at home to find a post on the mat. Most being nothing more than just unusual junk mail. One to however catches your eye. The team wants you to know. Okay, it's better you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking information of all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, spouse, some children, da 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 da. Well, you can at least they got the basics, right? The rest of the questions are left you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Once starting a new job, would you be friendly, introduce yourself to the new co-workers, be productive and get to work immediately, ease yourself in and orient yourself with a new workplace, reminisce with friends and about old jobs? I would just try to get on with work, really. A colleague in a different department has confided in me that now a file of minor parts have gone missing. Have you got the violation? Recommendation process? Won't tell anyone report the violation to yourself. For me, I probably wouldn't help because I'm like, I don't have a clue here. Tell you report it, promise you. I just wouldn't say anything and just that would be it. The entire department was fired today for consistency. Your boss has put into place new targets that's higher than the previous ones. Would you leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit your first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub? Leave early? Leave work early and head home to see your family. I'm staying to say I'll do what I need to do on that day and I go. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are for enjoyment with family and friends, are washing your hair that day. Go if you wouldn't mind missing it. You have been practicing with your because in the environment I'm in, I'll go if you're free, but I wouldn't mind missing it. Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I'll go if I can, but not bothered. You had a long, successful career and now about to retire. In your speech, you list achievements of all the good memories you have, good working there. Give all honest reviews of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges. Refuse to attend. I mean, depending on how bad it is, from the sounds of it, it's been quite bad. But I always think you should always leave on a good note, no matter what. Leave your achievements and good memories. Even though honest review of pros and cons, focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Yeah, that's telling them like you're not being pros and cons, but you're just like saying, oh, these are the issues, the hardness of being there and nothing like the other. It's about you time to relax, listen to music and no. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies, playing yeah, sure, why not? I'm assuming I've got children. Do that. Trying to find natural, I don't know how they get away with me. Trying to find natural beauty, getting away from the strain of media. I'm familiar with this government. A structured day out there. Yeah. I think, yeah. Quite fun. No point in going to keep people safe, free, happy, equal. They're all good. It's most important to go and keep people. Free does sound good. Out of all these, we're free. Yeah. Right. Family matter. So Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up with a coffee cup and worn out souvenir of your first trip together. Print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock on the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let him in, they sit in the kitchen visibly distressed. Just takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for bursting in you late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favour and you're the only one I can ask. No problem, what's going on? Okay, well, did I go get something? No, and No, I can see. Actually, 2 minutes. Have you heard of the Assets and Wealth Act? He works in news, Chris. I literally work in news, Chris. Nothing must have passed me by. Yeah, give me some information. Chris faces screws up tight. They're taking people's hard-earned money to refund the lazy. I'm not saying that the top 1% or whatever but don't have the stupid money, Chris, I said, but they can afford it. But like me, we're going to lose everything, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so what exactly do you need to do? Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this? Just stick with like we don't know until he says what he said. Just as I seem to rest in company on the iPhone. Look, I know it's a lot less, but I need to borrow your passport. My passport? For what? Passport? I can't get that. It's illegal. I don't mind and half the other countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so Miss Pearson now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask you if I had an other choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go and get it and take it to you. Surely there's no way. Cameras. Okay. I presume I've been quite friendly with Sam's sibling. So, yeah, if it really is bad, let's test the bedroom. Captain, not to waste time, who in the duvet shooter. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. The sleepy voice breaks silence. Yes, what's going on? Nothing to add. Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. They're leaving the country, and I need my passport to do it. Oh. Yeah, I probably would do this because I'm like, I got caught. There's no point trying to hide it. Just, this is a gun. I thought of sleep gone, but they live in the country. Well, apparently, but they'll be fine if they leave. Chris can't take my passport and get out. According to Chris, but I'm not so sure. I don't know if I really want to give him my passport. This must be tearing Sam apart. The family has always been so close. You know, I would do, Sam, but it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. You're right, I'll do it. Family comes first. I'll be back in a minute. No, family does come first. You go to the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table position to jump up as soon as you enter the kitchen. So have you got it? Yes, here, good luck with everything. Go, do it. For the first time, smiles. It's a precious thanks. I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase and heads out into the night. You head to bed, hoping you prise some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them. Oh dear, this is not good. Fallout.
So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Probably if we... Should I play this as an entire save? We'll just put the ones... Crazy Neil. Yeah, sure.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode, because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. these two buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
and we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense if this influential...
I'm going with that one, can't we? What's
at
that
the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And Grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay, I think that went well. Okay.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised, but what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same
That was like
people.
too quick.
Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them, then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Oh, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
I didn't see what...
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later, bye!
I'm just saying I do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little JD scared of the big bad culture with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a
Oh my
return
God,
to the days
it's
when you could
constantly-
safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space. Off
And
you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said... get
Clive,
in your
I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony! I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Soapin!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
Open!
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
there, Tony.
fucking way, let's believe that!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, you were literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Oh, okay, that was a very interesting moment.
I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh no.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be cheeky. If you work as a team.
It's my choice to remain. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
I forgot to press the C there for something.
What the fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh my god. I need to see that whole thing again. Oh, that's what it was very first. Nice, well done. It looked too bad. Still really bad. Certain bits I want to watch and certain bits I don't want to watch. I'll be back in a moment anyway. Crunch. Let's have a look at the rushes. This kind of already does what you want to do anyway.
No, for my sister's kid, Mr. Fuckletugs or something.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, is that it there? Oh, okay.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
I feel like a lot of this I've already seen technically.
Please.
We actually had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much. It's like
Thanks for
they were
coming
having
on,
these bonfires
Thanks
in
for
town
having me.
centres, but Alan James, no doubt you've read my stuff.
I try not to, if I'm honest.
Behave.
You're not the boss of
I
me.
literally am. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about advances first week.
Maybe I should kind of like see. There's like, I mean, this is really. I mean, this is already technically seen, but I'm not really. I'm not really. Oh yeah, definitely seen that. Yeah, definitely seen that. Have I seen this? I'll stop. Law and Order.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said I put a word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Is little Jakey scared of the big bad culture with water?
If that sticks,
Going in
I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
Dive into the state of law.
I just love like getting set up. It's so funny.
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks.
Jeremy, I'm
Greg.
sure we all long for a...
Trust me, between...
I cannot believe you, Ellen. I would have expected this from your sister, but not from you.
When are you going to realise I'm not her, Greg?
Oh, trust me, between the drinking and the arse, I'm very aware.
Okay.
Gosh.
And that's what's this like?
It's Tony. Lisa's position on morality voice.
There you are. Good boy.
Look, I spoke to Mallory at the Bridge Club.
No, naughty boy.
She says the hall is absolutely fine for Sunday.
Oh, marvellous. Now, I booked your mother in for a hearing test.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. Now, how's your IBS been? Oh, boy.
Back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of
Alright. Probably going to be a lot on this I'm interested in. Oh, wait, no, there's probably a bit at the end. Oh. Oh, that's going to take forever to go through because you can't skip it through either.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can.
Yeah, okay, well, that's gone. I'm sure there's going to be a bit at the end that I could listen to, but oh well. Oh, God, this is a long one to load.
Well, where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
Look, it's all right, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who
I think I remember doing that before.
take their play.
Just asking where he is.
Well, where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
Look, it's all right, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture
Welcome's
Spot,
Black.
I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team.
Anything else I need to see?
mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter...
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day.
Yeah, we've seen this. We get to the end, maybe a bit more extra at the end there, but I don't know. Anything else we don't need to know, like the actual how it run. I like the little extras that you probably don't get to see because you're not paying attention to them. But there's this bit, but I'm not sure there's any noise. I don't think there was when he was.
Hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate. Yeah. Yeah.
If you work as a team,
Just work as a team.
it's your choice to be me.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
Yeah, we already
I
have
believe
this.
I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh, alright. Okay. We'll go another one. We probably could do one more of these. Late night. You get to the theatre slightly early and Sam's already there waiting dressed to the nines. You smile wildly as you join hands and take seats in the private box. You certainly could get used to this. The tickets arrive at the doormat on Monday with a type thank you from Chris. You get the passport back soon enough. Apparently, the show isn't to your usual taste. Producers operate in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, a couple of drinks sure go down smooth. When the show finally ends, how many bottles do these people need? You stand in line to get your coat, and Sam has you and sees you with the expression of the conductor out fraying wildly. The couple in the front of you are taken about the recreation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles greatly at you as you both think of Chris safe and sound. When you're home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table and almost a little scroll that says he's at a friend's house. It's gone next to you, go over there and march him home. Just Charlie. He'll go soon. Just Charlie. We've trusted friends with family before, we're not. It's one night. He's going to start taking responsibility for his own decisions soon, sometime. What's the worst could happen? Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, no. When the answer machine crackles into light blue become like yours. Spells were at work. Good afternoon, this is Mr. from Mr. Family. It's Mr. Connor regarding your son Charles. The goes on. I'm sure there's a pretty reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today and it wasn't heard from you. And we hadn't heard from him that he would be absent. But as a reminder, we require all absences to be authorised in advance or ready to bring first thing in the morning. Please see that it doesn't happen again. Thank you, goodbye. Someone has to explain it to oh, Charlie. It's Charles or Charlie? Oh, quite a few days later. 42. Gentle reminder. You're into the panel of course. Each new build pulls you got like a lead hit until a flash of blue makes the pause. But until advanced logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Yeah, what's the resonance? Listen to the second mind regarding assets and the wealth redemption scheme. Please submit your passport to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You can receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. You know it would be consequences, but that doesn't make it any easier. We work as a team, we can reward as a team. Look forward to the others. This is saved, that's all I might actually hope. Tight Christmas. Tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. There's no settle on the grass around. The kids are pulling crackers while the elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Oh. Across from you is Chris's empty seat. Probably on top of a cupboard somewhere, you think. You catch Son's eyes who break into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Without Chris, the food had to be stretched a little thinner this year. No one knows, just Christmas really can be a wonderful time of the year. You look around the room at your family. Are you having a Christmas, Grandma? You sit silent and make a toast. No, ask Grandma, she's alright. But I suppose broadly as you, just like you used to. Yes, Pat, it's absolutely lovely. It's correct, sir. It's Alex goes and Alex, but not with us anymore. Oh yes, of course, she mutters. Immediately she brushes her frail shadow of her former self. Smells smells can and squeezes your hand under the table. Oh. You look around the room at your family. You stay silent. You make a toast. Keep the atmosphere going. You stand there and raise a glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Most of us. There's murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter Susie sees the devil to the corner of you. You know how you love me. You raise a question, Avery. I'm not going to like this, am I? Joke. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. I'll let you laugh. I knew it reminds you that you'd chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things quite aren't as simple anymore. Just how much are you talking here? What if you're 100, she mumbles as she pushes the tray pea onto her plate. It takes a great effort for you to not split your mulled wire across the table onto the elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, and some regrets, but trains are expensive. There's a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. I said, but there's no money that we don't have, right? It'll make it so, yeah. I'm so nice to my family. This is green stretches from me a day. You mean it? That's a great. Thank you. Who shows us Sam puts a prop paper hat on the head, and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's good awful cracker jokes. There's two voices and laughter. Looking around at your grinning family, your mother whispers, "Your father would be pleased." You dab your eye with a napkin. You feel very lucky. It's a good goal. A long weekend, it's telling me. Why does Zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You're looking forward for it to ages. Finally getting something together along where you forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. Zip finally gives up the battle, and you drag the bulging tickets outside. The answering machine is blinking in the hallway. Oh no. Yeah, Alex, this is Mr. Bozeman. I couldn't find that you were required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Everything has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nations and the foreign powers. The National 90 News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the first turn. Needless to say, I expect you to attend tomorrow morning at 8 AM sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and their fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs right next time when kissing you. They grab your keys from the dash. From the dish and start to load. You need this weekend. We've been doing everything we can. But we also need the money for our daughter anyway. So, yeah, you need money for it anyway. You saw how you're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes a whimper around you, not simply. I get it. Your family has always been your priority, but sometimes your work just comes first. You should go. Sam pulls you close and holds you tight. A wave of gratitude washes over. Oh, thank Christ. You unpacked in disappointment silence. I think because obviously... I couldn't be Jesus Christ. We need the money because obviously Dollar wants to go. We did agree, and I did say yes at Christmas. This Destiny has to be a no then. When it comes to family again, you have to go, no, because I need money. There'll be other times, I promise. Mission slap. The sunshine hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you reaping the benefits of cooperation? Current events goal, get us today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like a youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts a form in your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sisters can drop us off after so you won't have to do anything. So to join the It's heartwarming to see him. It's a person about becoming an active part of the community. This could be a good thing. Gotta be. Free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing tickets. Do you see the tickets in both of this? And James is right in front of you. I'm really sure. What do you think? Shall we go? We think it's a free ticket. He's a character that you'll be there if nothing else. This guy's not sure. Tickets, you can go, you can make a decision on what it's like there. Sure is entertained, but much less funny than you thought. He's powerful, fluid speaker, and something about tickets sticks in your mind. Lying in bed at night, wide awake, long after starts breathing, tears heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd, not laughing, but roaring. Middle of the road, stay neutral, follow it. Powerful partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the poor sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar advice logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in the corresponding urgent red font grabs your attention. Dear Winston Winston, the letter is informing you that the advanced government has taken another step forward in our fight of equality by nationalising the largest private corporation and refurbishing the resources among the citizens of the great country. The Partnership Bonds programme ensures that the wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You remember this being manifesto? Every household will become a partner in one of the three carefully set instructions chosen by Advance for constant high performance and financial security. Each note, all returns are based on public opinion and can be granted. Please select the following. Incorporated with its cosmetics, clothing, culture, distribution, all that stuff. It's all distilled from Crazy Neil. Our business is a pleasure, from sport, travel, or even just some time. I wish I'd watched the advert for Neil's Deals. It might be alright. Oh, what a deal. Thank you for making a selection. Please return in for the far hat. It seems advanced that to fit the requirement of government bureaucracy. National Party forwards to go with it. I wish I watched it. I do feel bad, but you know, I haven't been back to work in ages. 153. Oh, here we go. I know I've been back to work, but being back behind this. I think we'll also get to choose what is shown on TV. We will eventually probably get to the point of the Tempest. That's what I feel. What do I really do?
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
I presume that's it.
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5,
I
4,
presume that was it.
3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely
Wasn't
to
bad,
attempt
so.
to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been?
Yeah, sorry, I remember
Thankfully,
the toy.
we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilised numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings.
Yeah, I remember
said
the toy
today
being
new
bad.
advanced mark, which must be earned by all new products, would be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Hansleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Let's hope that the team at the Gentle Touches Rehabilitation Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this.
I haven't been really swapping that
We'll
much.
have
I need to
reporters
do a
at the
lot more
clinic
than
around
that.
the clock, so you don't miss a thing.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are sceptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National Nightly News.
So they've changed it up a bit, I see. Ooh, keep an eye on that. We get bad weather to the left of me, I can hear it.
Because I watched you eat.
10 seconds, everybody. Makeup!
Oh! Alright, we change it. Alright, sorry, I realised
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth
Oh,
and Penelope
Jesus.
Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
Simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddis spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine
Uh-oh.
that, having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right waddy question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School
Oh,
Enquirer
no,
for
moving
no
down.
reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. Daddy tried to
He's
shoot
not
him
that
with
enjoying
the
it.
dogs and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, good time.
That's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts and an undressed bare chest protest.
Oh, what's that?
Daddy! Daddy, it's
Daddy!
something!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Right, you buggers! Carry ho! Tilly! Get the dog!
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper cracked off too.
Well, at least you are showing some shame.
Free at last!
Oh! Somerset Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice soft work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
You get that from me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fudding well heard, that's all.
Oh, language, Penelope. We are news, not rules.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody
Jesus
will.
Christ.
Will spaff and piff pop.
Are you okay?
Daddy, how could you?
Well, shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the toppling, it's back here in the studio. I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in Moderate Hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough sharp.
I have to watch some of that. I missed quite a lot of that.
But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on. It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Oh, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. So stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm busting.
Oh.
Right. Jesus Christ.
She's funny.
Yes, I know. I think it's very endearing.
She wants your job.
She's welcome to it. Why is it raining on my desk?
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
I'll try my hardest. That was a D. Yeah, it was quite bad, to be honest.
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on.
Striker go first.
Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
I'm trying to remember who's who.
On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me.
Third away to Harris.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Striker giving it large.
Second round, Double. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's bodies, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
What is this?
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another pod protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at him. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security is on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Not too bad.
Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to Striker. And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before.
I didn't know it was accidental to film that.
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there.
I'm trying to understand the game. I think I kind of get it.
Who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, right. I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
Just stay on this camera.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
everyone! Okay, the ref has decreed once again a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon, looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there at an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Boozman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge, so your controls might be a bit, dangerous. Now, I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old Tigger. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Boozman out.
Need a whole new lining up there. Triple C.
Well, Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolfe, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolfe.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy, anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open. But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you had an announcement to make. I was being surprisingly...
That did it to me twice. Jesus
Let me
Christ.
ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
there?
sorry, it's camera 4 right
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he collapsed that morning. So we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. We couldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
You've just given me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I freaking fried my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes, sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got sapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw shell face, fucker! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rusty twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So they just...
It seems so.
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
I think we'll leave it there for today. Jesus Christ, that was hard. I know it wasn't so much, but it's a lot of concentration. And then I can't say I've actually died there, or I actually completely forgot I was actually streaming for a moment as well. Like, until I go, oh yeah, I'm still streaming. But that was hard. Alright, we'll sound quit there. The whole electrical thing that was really hard to keep up with, like, trying to make sure I'm doing everything right.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wall.
Anyway.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines.
I should be back. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll do tomorrow. As well for a bit. Should be back hopefully tomorrow and see how it goes. Probably coming with us because I'm enjoying it. It's really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and hopefully see you tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Bye.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance.